Hello friends and family, and good evening from beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. For today's Tennessee roadside adventure, I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to Guy Fieri's restaurant, downtown Flavortown. I am super excited to check this out. Actually, ever since we moved here from Florida, this is definitely one of the restaurants I was most excited for, because like at Disney Springs near Orlando, we actually had Chicken Guy restaurant, some really great chicken tenders and chicken sandwiches, and on our past few cruises on Carnival, like they had Guy's Pig and Anchor and Guy's Burger Joint, which were both very, very delicious. So today we're going to do a full dining experience here at downtown Flavortown. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, how's about this for a crazy cool photo op? Literally downtown Flavortown has this really cool photo op. You can see like the bowling pin. So there's an actual bowling alley on the inside. They have some signage here for the arcade. Definitely check that out in just a bit. And here's the signage for a downtown Flavortown Pigeon Forge. And as you can see, in this area of Pigeon Forge, there is so much to do. Like off in the distance is that massive Ferris wheel. That's actually over at the island Pigeon Forge, so not too far at all from here. And then right over here, they do have like a little bit of construction going on. But if you look closely at the water tower, that's the brand new Scooby-Doo mystery putt. So if you do plan on coming here to the Pigeon Forge area and doing some mini golf, that just opened up. Okay, so that being said, let's actually head into downtown Flavortown, check out everything they have to offer. Super duper hungry for dinner. Okay, so I'm actually just making my way towards the front entryway here of downtown Flavortown. The cool thing about this little section though, there's a bunch of different shops and different things to do over in the area. I could see like a Pandora store. Off in the distance they have Crumble Cookie, some ice cream scoop over there, Pepper Palace, even a Carhartt store. Looks like they have some outdoor seating here at downtown Flavortown. Okay, so this is really cool, like right off the bat. Here's some more signage. They actually have like a massive statue. Mayor of Flavortown, again with Guy Fieri. That's really cool. We'll check that out a little bit later. It looks like they even have a really cool merch store on the inside. I wasn't expecting to see this. This is nuts. So much merchandise. I think we'll actually check out all of the different offerings here after we have dinner. Lots of t-shirts going on though on this back wall section. I'm excited though to get seated and check out the menu. We're actually just waiting to be seated. It looks really cool inside. Like check out this like checkerboard design with all the lights shimmering. I always like the restaurants though, like you could see them like cooking inside of the kitchen. Yeah, this is a crazy large restaurant. I can see literally a bowling alley off in the distance. They're playing some great music. Let's see what we got though. Looks like we're gonna be sitting a little bit closer in the back section. Oh my word. Look at this, guys. There is like a huge arcade. Like you can literally see the arcade from our booth that we're gonna have. Yeah, I'm excited for this. They even have a big bar area. Let's take a little peek-see here of like the table setting though. They come with some really fancy napkins with a skull design. Even some really cool like hammered out silverware. These are really, really nice. Of course, we have to take a look at the menu. They're known for the trash can nacho rama here at Guy's downtown Flavortown. I'm definitely gonna have to try some of them, but you can get your cheeseburger nachos, Nashville hot. It looks like they have Motley Crue pulled pork. Here's some of the other starters that they have. Smothered fries. Look at that though. They're smothered low and slow. You got your beef pulled pork on there. They have some awesome pretzel bites. Street corn queso dip. That sounds really good. Some Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. Underneath there, a couple different salads that they do have. It looks like they even have some Woodstone pizzas, like chicken avocado. They have a barbecue ranch pizza. The Guyified meat pizza, that sounds really interesting. But a good selection of like different wings. Let's see what we got. Tossed in signature buffalo sauce, blue cheese and wasabi. Over here, some of the big eats. They have like some blackened salmon, Cajun chicken Alfredo, Flavortown mac and cheese. So many good things on this menu. They have the real cheesy. So these are some of the assorted burgers up here on the right section. Bacon mac and cheeseburger, Guy's award-winning burger. Okay, that sounds really interesting. You have do not try this at home burger. And then a bunch of assorted like milkshakes and big bite sandwiches down here on the bottom. But if you actually look on the back side of the menu, here's some of the actual like pictures of the milkshakes. Looks like some donuts on top, some massive sundaes. These desserts here look really delicious. I'm actually blown away with this menu. Everything looks super good. I did hear that you have to try the trash can nachos, so we did order the Motley Q barbecue pulled pork nachos, and they come out like a little trash can. I'm super excited for that whole experience. I did hear like those are super delicious. Now it's just a matter, do you want to get a burger, or our waiters said the Cajun chicken Alfredo was really good. So quick little update, you can see Luke over there. He's actually on his way to the arcade to kind of like scope that out, but this is like a massive area. This is super duper crazy. The arcade is over on the left hand side. This is kind of like the view from our booth. They have a really good sized bar area, and we will take a little bit of a peek-see over there at the bowling alleys as soon as we're done with our dinner. Look at that. Thank you very much.
Y'all enjoy.
Thank you. Okay, so we just got to experience them actually bringing out the trash can nachos. It does come in that really cool like galvanized container. They kind of like shimmy and shake it. This is that pulled pork though. This looks really delicious. You can see all of the cheese. Looks like it comes with some pico de gallo there. And we also got the sour cream on the side. This is a very good like shareable appetizer. Okay, let's go ahead and try these nachos. Again, look at all like the cheese. Let's go ahead and try some of these nachos. That pulled pork has like a lot of flavor to it. Look at that bite there. It's literally like the perfect bite. The nachos are crispy. The pulled pork is a little bit sweet. Very, very good nachos.
Alright. Hi everybody, Fun Monkey here, and we're here trying downtown Flavortown. So, let's give the fries a bite. The fries are seasoned really well, as you can see right here. And then let's try the plain Jane burger. That plain Jane burger is really good. 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend you guys coming here.
Quick little update on these nachos while Luke and Brandy are eating their cheeseburgers. If you like getting a little bit closer in the middle of these trash can nachos, it is loaded with pulled pork and cheese. Like seriously, like they don't skimp on the meat, the cheese, and the barbecue sauce. These are everything. Very, very delicious. Like Luke said, kind of like a 10 out of 10 on the nachos and the cheeseburger. Okay, so for my entree, I actually got the Cajun chicken Alfredo. This looks really good actually. They give you two really good pieces here of garlic bread. These are lightly toasted. Looks like some scallions, diced tomato, some good pieces of chicken on the inside. If you look closely though, this looks seasoned very well as well, just like the nachos were. We're gonna have to come back to the nachos. They give you so many nachos, but this entree looks very, very good. Okay, so let's start out trying some of the garlic bread here at downtown Flavortown. That's good. Like I said, it's like lightly toasted. It's not like overly powering like garlic. Very good. But on to the main dish here. Let's dive right into this Cajun chicken Alfredo. And again, like there is really big pieces of chicken on the inside. Looks like very heavily seasoned. I'm actually excited to try this. Our waiter was actually saying how good this was that we had to try it. So let's actually start out with just a piece of chicken by itself. Oh man, this is bursting with flavor. It is that good, like I mean it. That is so delicious. That sauce, like, it like explodes in your mouth. It is so flavorful. Let's try a little bit of the chicken with the noodles. This might be one of my favorite dishes since moving here to Tennessee.
The real question is, are you in Flavortown?
Absolutely. As soon as you put this pasta and sauce in your mouth, it is seriously downtown Flavortown. So good. So that Cajun chicken Alfredo, I absolutely housed it. It was very, very good. I only leave a little bit here left over, a tiny piece of bread, but I highly recommend you get that. We're gonna have to take some of the trash can nachos home. Literally just too much food. These are very good as well. And now that we've officially finished up with dinner, let's actually head a little bit further in downtown Flavortown. I want to check out the bowling alley area, the arcade, and the massive gift shop here.
Alright, so when you get the kids meal, it's $9.99, which is $10. So when you order a meal on the kids menu, you get a $10 game card to play in the arcade. Isn't that crazy?
Okay, so the back section of downtown Flavortown, it looks like there's actually 14 bowling lanes here. Look at that though, you could even get some food and brought out to that area. They have a little fun photo op here, a big rubber ducky, all dressed up as like Guy Fieri with the hair and the glasses with the Pigeon Forge logo. This is really neat. That being said, let's actually make our way into the arcade section. Like Luke was saying, with the kids meal, they're only $10 a piece. And if you do get an offering off the kids menu, they literally give you a $10 game card. Luke's gonna take advantage of the Axe Master axe throwing game. So they give you like some foam axes, and then you have to hit the target. Oh boy. Almost, dude.
Final act. Blu-ray.
Up 6 points.
Wait for the target to clear. Blu-ray. Blu-ray.
Let's see what we got doing. Go ahead.
Blu-ray.
This arcade is absolutely massive. Like, they have a ginormous life-size Hungry Hippos game. Look at this with the hippos. I love this. This is so cool. Such a nostalgic game. You can actually like open the hippo's mouth there. That is really cool. Let's see what else we have though. They have some virtual rabbits. So this is like a little 3D arcade game where you put like the goggles on, like you're on the ride. And I do believe like you can actually see the person like riding the ride there on that screen. So these are really neat. And here is a massive claw machine. Looks like a bunch of different characters from Super Mario, like Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach is back there, Donkey Kong. But speaking of Mario, like holy moly, look at these massive games. You can win like these huge plushies. That is so cool. You can get a Donkey Kong version. On the opposite side of that, they have a Super Mario. Looks like you can actually win a Nintendo Switch too with that massive Mario plushie. So many great things though you can get here at this arcade. Here's like a whole like Marvel section where you can win like a PlayStation 5, some of the DualSense controllers, Marvel Spider-Man 2, some Funko Pops, all sorts of things. So right next to the arcade is the tiki bar area. So this is really cool. You can see the signage with like the tiki gods. This is like a massive bar area. This backside of the restaurant is actually really well themed, like little tiki huts in the back. Definitely gives a little bit of a different vibe compared to the front side of the restaurant. And how's about this for really cool? They have a downtown Flavortown actual sauce boss blaster with Guy Fieri. So they even have some carnival games for the kiddos here. So these are like your classic water games. These actually spray the water. You gotta shoot it inside of the cheeseburger, and then you can win one of these prizes. I am seriously though blown away by the sheer size of this arcade. They have some world football, soccer games where you can test your luck there and try to get the soccer ball past the goalie. They have these huge like ticket spinners. So you basically just pull the lever and see what it lands on and you win that many tickets. They have some claw machines with the assorted tickets from like 1,500, 2,000 tickets, because they have a really good section with different prizes here at the arcade. A lot of different things that you can win. I'll definitely take a moment to check that out in a little bit. On this back section by the arcade though, they even have a Diners, Drive-Ins and Dives Guy Fieri's actual 1968 Camaro. It's actually located at the prize booth. You could take your picture with it though. This thing is like in pristine condition. Really cool to see some like classic cars, especially one that Guy Fieri actually drove. Definitely ties this place in together. Really cool. They have like the Flavortown license plate there on the front. I love this. That is really, really neat. The sheer size of this prize section though, this is a massive store inside where if you do win any tickets or different things, like you can win some soccer balls, some Nerf guns, they have basketballs. Check out all the different plushies on the top though, like some teddy bears. There's some little chairs there with some monsters and aliens. Like they have so many cool things you can win at this gift shop. Here's a little bit of a throwback with Pop Pop and Luke playing the Big Buck HD game. They used to have this at the Jersey Shore where we vacation at the Port Royal. Luke's playing it right now though. Yeah, he's like shooting the little froggies. It's like little frogs on a rope. I know I said it a few times, but I am blown away by this place. The food was absolutely crazy delicious. They give you a really good sized serving, so definitely keep that in mind. Like Brandy was able to get the plain Jane burger off the kids meal, so they will let like adults get items off the kids meal in case you're not like that hungry. But that Cajun chicken Alfredo was phenomenal. The trash can nachos were very good. Again, the size of this arcade is seriously something else. And if you do get an item off the kids menu, they give you that $10 play card. That being said, let's actually head on over to the gift shop and check out some of the assorted merchandise. Just gotta make our way throughout this huge arcade, but they have a bunch of plushies like hanging from the ceiling, so you can kind of see some of the different offerings. These are 6,000 tickets a piece. Here's some signage from Guy Fieri though. Sometimes you just pull up to a place and you just know it's going to be good. That is most definitely true. Like the food here was very delicious. Let's continue on our way though into the gift shop and check out some of the different merchandise they have. Here's a whole bunch of really nice hoodies right off the bat. These are literally only $40 a piece, so a very good deal. You got like the rubber ducky guy there inside of a Jeep that says Downtown Flavortown. Again, these say Pigeon Forge. You got like Guy Fieri with a big golden chain. How cool is this one though? You got like that skull design. It says Knuckle Sandwich. I never knew they had so many things though. Like they have Monopoly, Guy Fieri's, Flavortown. Here's a really cool coffee mug. Again, you got like the duckies there, Guy Fieri, even like the bowling pins. I like this a lot. That's a really cool little take home. And the t-shirts are literally only $25 a piece, even if they are this cool tie-dye design. I like the different designs that they have with like the signage there for Downtown Flavortown. They have a cool like camo one. And these actually have like different color prints on there on the front side. Just like the hoodie that we saw, they do have the graphic t-shirt that says Knuckle Sandwich. Here is a Flavortown one. You look at this, you got the medallion there with the little skull with the chef's hat with Guy Fieri. They have this version here, which is really nice as well. Kind of like that tiki vibe from over at like that tiki bar. They even have some really nice adult-sized trucker hats. These actually have a nice little like rubberized patch. Downtown Flavortown Pigeon Forge. These are $25 a piece, but they actually have them with a whole bunch of assorted colors. They do all have like the same patch, but some that have like different colors on the front side. But this green and the black trucker hat actually looks really nice. Here's some more graphic t-shirts that they have on display. This one says Kona Guy, Downtown Flavortown Pigeon Forge. These graphic t-shirts are super duper soft. You got like these little Hawaiian flowers with Guy Fieri. How cool is this? Just like I would wear on diners, drive-ins, and dives, they have these really fancy pearl snaps. Look at the flame on the bottom. Welcome to Flavortown Knuckles Sandwich. You have Guy Fieri's signature. These are as soft as silk though for $72 a piece. And again, these are Roosevelt's, some very fancy button-down shirts. This is another nice little version. It even has Guy's Flavortown on the tag. This one is $72. And then yet another version, kind of like, almost like Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives logo. Even some really fancy pairs of socks if you want a pair of socks here with Guy on there. Of course with like his classic hair. Downtown Flavortown Pigeon Forge. They have these in 2 different designs with a bunch of graphics with Guy. These are $13 a piece. And they even have some kids graphic t-shirts if you want to check them out. So if you want to do like matching shirts, again they have the little rubber ducky with Guy's hair with the Flavortown logo. The kids shirts are $25 a piece, but they do have them in a whole bunch of different colors. And how adorable is this? They have some kids chef jackets. I like this a lot with the Flavortown logo embroidered. These are $30 a piece, but they even have some kids kitchen aprons with Guy Fieri. Here's one with Guy's signature. Actually says Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And then Downtown Flavortown. These are only $20 a piece. Looks like they even have some pins and different keychains for purchase. This is a little wooden pin with the rubber ducky design with Guy. These are only $6.99 a piece. They have a Guy Fieri there in the Jeep, and then the bowling pin design. What I really like though, they actually have like the matching keychains to kind of like go with the pins, but these are still $7 a piece. A good different selection there. Then here is some different keychains. This is a metal one, Downtown Flavortown Pigeon Forge with Guy. They do have a Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives one. I love that. This is actually really cool. More of like an acrylic version. Here's even a whole bunch of really cool stainless steel tumblers. These are Yukon Outfitters, so really nice quality. They do have 3 different designs there. These are $17 a piece, like the Jeep, the bowling one, and then like blinged out Guy. They have some 12-ounce beverage insulators, double-sided graphic for only $2 a piece. How cool is this? Let's see what we got doing here. They got the little board games here. These are solid wood though. Again, Downtown Flavortown Pigeon Forge. Some tic-tac-toe for only $10. A couple different things that they have for kitchens though. They have some really nice dish towels. They have 4 different offerings, like this one here with Guy's signature, Downtown Flavortown Pigeon Forge. This one literally has like Guy's head there with like the sunglasses, the earrings. Then here's another really cool one actually with like the bowling pins. These are really cool with like the Guy Fieri ducky. $13 a piece for them. And you can even purchase the towels that they have at the tables there when you get seated with the fork and knife with that skull design. But these are only $7 a piece. They have some really nice chef's hats. I like this a lot. So many cool merchandise offerings embroidered with Guy's signature for $20. And in case you bought the chef's jacket for the kiddos, they do have the adult size with the pocket, and it's embroidered Downtown Flavortown for $40. This is seriously the perfect way to relax at the end of a day here at Downtown Flavortown. They have these really nice couches alongside of the arcade area. Some TVs and tiki gods. You can't go wrong. I had such a fun time today hanging out here in beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It was a really pleasure coming out to Guy Fieri's Downtown Flavortown. The food here was absolutely incredible. That Cajun chicken pasta was so good. The trash can nachos, we got some to take home tonight. And both Luke and Brandy really liked the Plain Jane burgers with the French fries. And over here at the arcade, it's literally right behind me, there is so many great games for the kiddos to come out when they have their little $10 voucher when you get your kids meal. That being said, if you'd like to help further support our travels, please consider checking out our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.